Hello, my name is Lila Allen, and I am a happiness practitioner. And for me, that means every day doing my best to live my truths, to self care, and to make my world a better place. And it turns out that part of making my world a better place is expressing my opinions and teaching happiness to others, putting it out in the universe, we'll put it that way. One of the things I love to do is writing. One of the things I love to do is teaching. So it makes sense to turn my happiness practice into a book, into a class, into whatever. And so I have made a commitment to the universe to create the happiness book, which is currently titled Welcome to the Front. We'll see what that becomes. And it also turns out that that's a little more difficult than I originally thought. Writing a book is, creating the plot, getting everything together, writing, and then rewriting and putting it in order. Well, I have written a lot about happiness. There are blogs to prove it. And I have a manuscript of thousands of words, except there's actually no coherence to it at all. No easily flowing narrative from point A to point B. And so I thought that it would make it easier to do videos and kind of follow the video format through the book. So kind of working things in tandem, which is actually good because it turns out that articulating my ideas about happiness and what that really means about uniqueness and equality, is a lot more difficult for me than writing about it. I can write all day long, but speaking about it is difficult. And it has become important to me that I become a voice, that I express my opinions. It is, in a way, part of the happiness practice. If I want my world to be a specific way, then I need to state it, not just here in my head where anything can happen, but out here in the world where anything can happen, but one has to ask for it first. And in my belief that everyone has a right to their opinion, that means I have a right to mine as well. So, videos to help move the book along and to practice articulating my methods, my practices, my points of view, my unique opinions. Also, if you're like me, you've done the self help stuff, you've looked at different spiritual leaders, you've researched people who have achieved their fields and have become awesome and amazing. And yet it feels like they have always been awesome and amazing and have never gone through the daily stuff. And part of that is because that's how books are, that's how movies are. In the space of 2 hours or 5, if you're reading, you live through this whole life, but it all becomes accomplished. And we don't really actually get to see, get to feel, and therefore get to believe the daily steps, the everyday practice, the repetition, the meeting the wall over and over again. And another part of my commitment and practice is vulnerability, because that's what putting a book and B, my spiritual and self-help practice out there is about. It's about being vulnerable. It's about saying, this is what I really believe, and allowing it to be part of the world, instead of tucked safely away here. So I am going to do daily happiness practice videos. When I say daily, I'm hoping at least 5 out of 7 days a week. Just to A, practice the video, but B, talk about what's going on, what challenges I'm facing in the day, work on that vulnerability, and practice articulating and perhaps even finding the basic steps, the basic truths that will help me maintain my happiness for the day, keep my world a good and loving place to be. Because happiness is not the absence of pain, it's not the absence of sorrow, it's not dancing through the unicorns and rainbows and silver linings all the time. Happiness is knowing that those things are there, knowing that they are a part of life, transition, change, joy, and sorrow, and still having that place inside, that calm, that foundation, whether it's a freedom or God or belief or foundation or center, sense of self, whatever it is, and it is different for everybody. Happiness is that core, that depth, that unconditional love that is always there no matter what's going on. So, this is the introduction to the Happiness Practice blog or vlog, and we will see how it goes. But I very much hope that at the end of this year, there will be a book. There will be at least first draft videos, and there will be, for me, a nice outline of how I get from point A to point H for happiness. Thank you very much, and I hope you have a great day.